Hi, I'm Denham Holmes. I'm from Sydney, Australia, and I've just been on an incredible journey with PCM. My background, I've been in the motor trade for the last 24 years. Started selling cars when I was 18, and I never enjoyed cars and I had no interest in motorsport or anything like that. But I love people and I love the relationships, and I always used to say to people that I was in the people business, not the car business. Ironically, 24 years later, after doing PCM, I now feel I have the credentials to lay claim to being in the people business and having the credibility to make that statement. PCM is the ability to communicate with people on all levels. You know, when you go to a party, and we've all been to those parties before, where we're drawn to certain people but not to others, PCM gives you the ability to work the room and be able to interact with people in their preferred channel of communication and effective communication taking place. It also gives you the ability to resolve conflict with a great level of comfort, amicably, without hostility, and that's really, really important, you know. Trying to resolve conflict when you're in a level of distress or angry has never served anybody well. I knew that before I started PCM, but now I understand why. As a leader in business, the culture in my business changed overnight once I got a grasp of PCM. You know, when culture in a business flows down from the top, and it starts with the manager who's running his business. It doesn't matter what that business is. So the fact that I was able to remain calm and understand people better and have the tools that PCM gives you to invite people out of distress is an incredible gift. It comes with great responsibility, but it's incredibly rewarding. For the first time in my 43 years on this planet, I understand who I am, and I've accepted who I am, more importantly, and that's given me the ability then to understand and accept others. I'm the calmest I've been in a long, long time. I'm a much better father, partner, and leader because I now understand people's behaviour and where they're coming from. And whilst I may have been angry before, I don't go to that place anymore, and I don't allow other people's anger or distress to invite mine, which is an incredible and rewarding feeling. PCM has done so many things for so many people, and in my case, as I've mentioned, it's had an impact both personally and professionally. We had a situation a couple of weeks ago. I've come out of the shower and I've heard commotion in the kitchen. It turns out that Millie had made a healthy juice for my daughter to drink, and she wasn't too keen on it. Millie went into a distressed behaviour and started attacking her and throwing hands up in the air and said, "Just drink the juice." Clearly this wasn't working. So I've come out and I've said, okay, I said to Melissa in a directive channel, you need some time on your own. Go out into the garden, water the garden, enjoy the plants. I'll deal with this. So then with my daughter, I selected her nurturative channel, which is the channel she needs, or the channel I need to engage with her to get the best outcome. And I sat down next to her and I put my arm on her shoulder, and we spoke about why the juice was important and why it was good for her. I poured the juice in a smaller glass. She drank every drop. Finished her breakfast. I then went outside to Melissa. I put my hand on her shoulder and I said, "Would you like a cup of tea?" At which point she burst into tears. And her words to me were, "Thank goodness PCM came into our lives. It has been transformational for us." I've seen the impact and effect PCM has had on me and my life, both personally and professionally, and this is what I've now chosen to do as a career. Taby Kaler says PCM, essentially it enhances and changes people's lives. That's what it's done for me, and that's now what I want to do and share my learnings with as many people as I can. A good PCM provider clearly needs to have a number of qualities. I think this power and knowledge that we have is a gift. and it comes with great responsibility. So within that, there needs to be great integrity in terms of how we use this information, and we use it to help and enhance people's lives. There needs to be a commitment, obviously, to continued learning and to the material. But essentially, my goal is to be the best PCM trainer and provider I can be, because by doing that, then I'll be able to share my learnings with people, and hopefully they get the same tangible outcomes of PCM that I have.